What's the best way to make sure your sourdough inclusions are spread evenly? I personally like to do it with lamination. I do it in place of my second set of stretch and folds. Lamination is when you spread out the dough real thin, wet your countertop, and then dump the dough out on it. I like to spritz my hands with water so they don't stick to the dough. Keep in mind your bulk fermentation is not done at this point because it's only our second set of stretch and folds, so the dough will be sticky. But this is another method of building dough strength, and you'll want to pull on it and stretch it as far as you can, and sometimes you're going to get a hole like that, and that's okay. I always like to kind of push it back together and make it look real pretty, but the tears will not matter. It's the stretching and the pulling, that's what's building the dough strength, just as the stretching and pulling of your coil folds or your stretch and folds do. So I just make sure it's real thin. Anywhere that's kind of thick, I'll continue to smush on it and pull it further out. Now here I'm adding some chocolate chips. Some of them are semi-sweet chocolate chips. Some are dark chocolate chips. Some of them are even a little bit old, so they've kind of dried out. But the moisture of the bread actually will take care of that. Once I've put my inclusions on that flat piece of dough, then I always press them in real good. It just makes it easier to fold it and roll it up. Now, look how sticky this dough is. And again, it's because it hasn't finished bulk fermentation yet. The bench scraper here is super handy because it really, helps get it up off the counter. And so I roughly fold it in thirds, and then I roll it back up. And notice I'm using the bench scraper to help get it off the countertop. But you don't need to use or add additional flour at this point. Just keep everything wet and you'll be able to do it. And then seal it back up and you're ready for your next set.